Hello my friends, welcome, walk, talk. Today I want to speak about surrender. I'm again in beautiful forest here in my neighborhood, can you imagine? And I never even realized there's such a beautiful path to walk. So I came here for 45 minutes walk, but then decided, okay, let's do 2 hours, about 12 kilometers. Yeah. And I was thinking about my favorite verse from the Bhagavad Gita. I read the second time when I was in prison. The first time I read the whole book and maybe I was not aware or not ready to listen. Yeah, but then this time I was in jail and for something I did many years before. So I was already on a righteous path and tried to get my life sorted out. I decided to become a monk. But yeah, old karma, destiny knocked at the door and I had to surrender and went to jail again for 3.5 months. Not that long, but still. And had the great fortune to take the Bhagavad Gita with me, which I could read every day. And at the end of the Bhagavad Gita, so basically Krishna speaks about, your nature, the soul, karma, reincarnation, the material world, who is God, what is the soul, what is time. He explains everything, the path of surrender, knowledge, how to work, how to renounce this world. And at the end of everything, Krishna says, now I will tell you the most confidential knowledge, which exceeds everything before. And he always, in each beginning of each chapter, he says, okay, now is the most important, the most confidential knowledge. It's quite funny. Every chapter becomes better and better, because it's spiritual nature. It's always fresh. It's always deeper. It always gives you more realizations. And then he said, okay, now I tell you the last 2 instructions of the Bhagavad Gita. Chapter 18, verse 65 and 66. So in 65 he says, just pay your obeisances to me. Always think about me. Never forget me. Whatever you do it for me, and by doing this you will definitely come to me. You will get the spiritual consciousness and you will attain me because you're my friend, he tells to Arjuna. We are Krishna's friends, so he wants us to be with God. He wants us to be self-realized, to understand the self, to understand who we truly are. Sorry, a little bit short of breath. uphill. All these roots and stones. It's so beautiful here, really. Seeing God in nature. Connecting with this wonderful beauty outside. Fresh prana. So Krishna tells Arjuna, and then he says, what is quite interesting, Sarva Dharman Parityajya, Mamikam Sharanam Bracha, Aham Dvam Savabhabhibhyo, Moksha Shyami Masucha. Sorry, I just wanna show my knowledge, how good I can quote Sanskrit. Was the first verse I ever learned, and I also later learned it's actually the essence of the Bhagavad Gita. And the funny thing is the first line, Sarva Dharman Parityajya. He means give everything up. All the religions, the Dharma, your occupational duty, your purpose, all your conceptions, all your religions. He says, just give it up. After 700 verses talking about how to surrender to God. He all of a sudden speaks about whatever I said, just forget about it. Don't get caught up, because the goal of religion is not religion itself. The goal of religion is to get love to God. So he tells him, give everything up. Sarva Dharman Parityajya, Mamikam Sharanam Vracha. Mamikam, just surrender unto me. Just give your life to me. Don't kill yourself. We have different conceptions of surrender. I will talk about it later. But he said, just surrender unto me. Aham Dvam Savabhabhibhyo. I, Sarva, all Papa. Papa means sin. The first thing a child says, in English or German, Papa. Mama means me and mine, and Papa means sin. Interesting, no? So Papi Bio, he said, I will free you from all your sins, from all your karma. Yeah, I can change your destiny, because on our own, we only can create new karma. Yeah, we can change our thoughts, our thinking, our willing, our emotions, and we can change our karma in that sense. But some things we accumulated over lifetimes, only Krishna, only God can change. And He will take away the burden. And I can tell you from my own experience, I feel so light. Yeah, I was destined to be dead already. I tell you honestly, all my friends died on a heroin overdose, went to jail or on therapy. I did my 2 years of jail. I did my 9 withdrawals. Yeah, I saw all this dark side in life, and I would never came out of this because I enjoyed it. Yeah, I thought, like, what's the use of life other than intoxication? So God, He helped me out of it, because I surrendered at one point, understood, hey, I'm not this body. There's a God, and I have a loving relationship with Him. And actually, I just want to enjoy, but with Krishna. Yeah, and life became so beautiful, and I can feel this burden is all gone. Not because I'm going for a walk and running in nature. It's because when the soul reconnects to God in a loving, devotional way, God takes all away, all our karma. I guarantee some parts He will still give you, because you need to experience, you need to grow and learn. But the most difficult things, He just takes it away. Aham sarva vibhyo na mokshami masuchaha. Yeah, I deliver you moksha. Yeah, I give you liberation. Because we can't get free from ourselves, from this material world, just by meditation, speculation, by knowledge. Yeah, only God can help us to enter into the spiritual kingdom, not just when we die, already now. Yeah, and then the most important point, what gives me so much hope, especially in jail, ma suchaha. Yeah, do not fear. It's so beautiful. Yeah, Krishna says, give it all up. Just surrender unto me. I help you. I'm your friend. I guide you. Do not fear. I'm here for you. And I promise you, He is in every moment. If we learn to trust, and that's surrender. Surrender is not just, of course, the highest is to surrender to God. But you can surrender in any aspect. To your children, you need some help. You give them guidance, you serve them, you cook for them, you love them, your wife. Yeah, surrender to your breath. Yeah, just inhale consciously, exhale and surrender. Yeah, when life opportunity comes, somebody says, hey, can you help me? I want to grow my business, and you have the skill, and you say, no, I have no time. But actually, God knocks on your door. Life itself presents an opportunity to serve, to help, maybe even to grow your own business, yeah, and you say no, because you're so in the comfort zone, in your own understanding of how life should be. And the life knocks on the door and we don't surrender. Yeah, I don't tell you now, become a yes man like this Jim Carrey movie, where to each stupid thing you just say yes, yes, I will do it. But the more we say no, the more our heart closes actually. And when we learn to say yes to life, to opportunities, yeah, people ask me, hey, do you want to sell this for me? Like spiritual stuff. Okay, why not? Yeah. Then all of a sudden we become friends, and he helps me with my website or what, you know. So many people ask me things, and I say, no, I have no time. And I close my door to life. What if really God knocks on the door and gives you a big opportunity to grow? And we just, out of laziness and procrastination and comfort zone, yeah, can't think outside of the box. Hi. Yeah, so each opportunity is a way of us to surrender in the moment, in the now. It doesn't need to be always like, okay, God. But here's the catch. Everything we experience is within God. And God is within every experience. So we just think, because we in Maya, the illusion, yeah. Maya means what is not. So I think, for example, I'm sick since 3 weeks, yeah. I could tell myself, I'm sick, I have so much mucus, I don't feel well. And I create this illusion, and usually I would lie in bed for a couple of days and try to reset and relax. But actually I learned, when you're sick, you should move. If you're so sick that you can't move, then lie in the bed. So since 3 weeks, I'm going for walks, I'm going for runs, I'm going for ice baths, I'm going to sauna, and I feel great, and I can feel all the toxins coming out. I started a process of challenging myself, some practices, twice a week for a certain amount, to run, to walk, to come in contact with nature, to sit in meditation. And since 1 month I didn't stop. I have pain, I get sick, but I could say no. I stop now and I go back to my comfort zone, Or I surrender, and it's so beautiful, I tell you. If you surrender to life, if you surrender to all these opportunities, then life is amazing, life is beautiful. Every breath is a gift, It's interesting because we say, as a gift, we say in English, we say presence, to be present in the moment. Hello? To be present in the moment. Presence means also, gift, So you can gift yourself, you can give you a beautiful, wrapped gift of life by being in the present moment, by embrace each moment. And this is surrender every day. Surrender is not just a one-time thing that we surrender once, And there's even this verse, Krishna says, let me think. Yetsumada Hanna Yari Ekabara Maya Banda Haiti Krishna Tare Parekada. Okay. One is immediately freed from the clutches of Maya, the clutches of the illusory energy, which make us think of I and mine, which separates us from the divine source, One is immediately free from the clutches of Maya if he sincere and seriously says, my dear Lord, from this day on, I am yours. I surrender, He will be free from the clutches of Maya if he sincerely and sincere and with determination says, from this day on, I'm yours. I'm your sincere and serious servant. Please, my dear Lord Krishna, or whatever name you would like to say, engage me in your service, in your bhakti, in your devotion. If you say this only once, then be sure you will be free of the Maya, of the illusion. But my realization is it's not enough. It's only the beginning. Krishna wants us to surrender all the time. Maya, the illusion, helps us to surrender. Maya is not our enemy. The enemy is our own mind. The mind can be the best friend, the mind can be the worst enemy. If we engage the mind, if we use the mind and connect it with the Lord, then the mind becomes the friend. And then Maya, the illusion, tests us if we are ready to surrender, if we are ready to embrace the association and the loving touch and warmth, the love and the light of the Lord. So by surrendering, this is the door, everything will open. Just a few days ago I was asked if I can cook for a few hundred people in the temple. Somehow it happened that I got some amazing talent to cook very nice Indian dishes. So, and the cook was sick, but I'm also sick. And he told me, there's no one else to cook. And I know life in a temple can be difficult. So I thought, okay, this cook, he is sick probably since a few days. He has service every day. And he asked me now, and I'm finished. I have so much work. I need to rest. This was my Sunday, my family day, my free day. And I thought, my wife said, no, don't do it. Please rest, stay at home. And I thought like, okay, God knocks on the door and I surrendered and it was beautiful. And I could say the next day I had to recover. It was a little bit intense. But in the moment I surrendered, you get enthusiasm, enthos, means God within, inspired by God. And I could feel all of a sudden, I'm now just getting used to my new phone. Was just cut off. I wanted to take it in one go, without cutting. New style, new vlogging style. But somehow I pressed the button or so. I just saw now the video is gone. Actually, I thought like I never pressed record, but I at least did 14 minutes or so. Yeah, where was I? I surrendered to the cooking, yeah. And the next day I was finished and tired, but I had so much inspiration, enthusiasm and joy, and it was like I can still feel energized from that. So, it's windy now. The message I would like to give is to let go of all these misconceptions and just be open, to surrender to the moment. Yeah, watch out when you drive the car. Maybe there's someone you can give them the way, you know, or help someone carry heavy stuff up in the 3rd floor, or somebody asks you for advice or sends you a voice note and you think, forget about him, he's annoying. No, just listen with an answer, or you take time for someone else, and you will see these opportunities coming all the time. Yeah. Or the wife asks you, hey, let's go for a walk, and you say, no, I'm tired, I want to stay at home. But no, you say, okay, you know, you surrender to her desire and you surrender to life, and you just see what happens. All of a sudden you go out and you love it. I remember when I was small, my mother brought me to all kinds of places, and I was like, I want to be at home and play PlayStation and watch movies. And then I went there and the first hour was boring, but at the end I never wanted to leave. I had so much fun. Yeah, because life is only fun when you live it. Yeah, we're watching movies, the body sees all these things, the beautiful landscapes and the action and the love and everything. And then we don't need to experience it anymore because we got the dopamine, we got the kick, we got the high from watching it. Yeah, but the real thing is to live it. Surrender plays a big part of my life. I surrendered a lot in many wrong occasions and ways. Especially when I was a monk, I surrendered my body. I gained 24 kilos because I was told it's spiritual food. Eat as much as possible, just surrender, you get purified. What was in one sense true, because I gave out all the other drugs and intoxications. So, but then I gained so much weight, I got acidic, I got obese, and now I'm struggling since years with that. Yeah, so surrender, but with brain. Yeah. Surrender with understanding, with knowledge, not because somebody tells you. And yeah, I can just guarantee, especially when you surrender to God, then life becomes beautiful. It's just give it a try, give it a shot. There's nothing I can tell you, you have to experience it. So I hope I could capture this video now. Before I said something completely different, but yeah, keep it spontaneous and open. Yeah, let's see. I just like this kind of just talking and after a run, after a walk, and just tell you what I'm thinking right now, what's in my mind, what's in my heart, and without sitting in the studio cutting everything. And surrender. I surrender to the process of just filming a video without cutting out mistakes and anyways, if you watched till the end, I really appreciate that you're here. And if you don't know, I have this new community on School. It's a platform where we can come together to have group sessions, Zoom sessions. We do breathwork, meditation. I will structure it in a way that you can really find your flow, that you really know, okay, this day I have to do this breathwork and this meditation. And anyways, just check it out. You can reach out to me. I'm working with people on a one-on-one basis. We do group sessions. I'm very responsive. If you have any questions, just connect and flow and surrender. I mean, that's the message, right? Check out my group. Surrender to the group. You will see it's so much fun. And I have a few practices, especially the first video, the about video about the page. If you open that, there's a very special short few minutes meditation which can transform your life right now. And this is also surrender. Yeah, surrender to the senses, to the body, to the breath. Surrender your focus, your awareness, and you will see how it feels to just surrender a short moment in your life, and all the doors will open. Life is beautiful. There's no misery. The misery we create ourselves. Yeah, even if we suffer, we can always choose. Okay, love you much. Bye.